Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Yaheen with the one and only.
Yeah, man, they call me Rock. What's happening?
Man, no much, man. How was your drive over here though?
It was cool. It was just something slight. Ain't nothing major.
All right, yeah, no, like since this is your first time, doing an interview with me, which I'm very grateful of. Like I wanna get myself and the audience, to know more about you. Like, how was your Tell us a little small story about you.
Shit. I mean, really, I guess I'll start from where I'm from. For real, I'm from Hard. I'm from what's it called? The Pink Cages on West Side Cage Gang. For real, but I really grew up in Hard and shit, and like I stayed in them apartments my whole life. For real, me, the homie Chucky, the homie Grady and shit. We used to just be young, turned up niggas over there. We really wasn't on shit for real growing up, but we grew up seeing like wars, like it was gang wars and shit, and we smacked in the middle of that shit. So you feel me? Time came where we had to pick and choose where we was gonna be at and who was gonna side with. You feel me? We went with the safer options for real, but the cage
Right.
really was just like a spot where we just turned up at.
So like can you explain during like the your upbringing around, like you said you was practically in the middle of the war, like how was that, like how did that made you like choose, like, all right, yeah, no, I'm definitely in it now, like what situation that you 100% realized
Um,
that you was in it?
it really got to a point where like I seen so many niggas like I seen so many niggas die. You feel me? Niggas that I grew up with was dying like literally across the street from me. You feel me? And I'm seeing niggas like I'm watching both sides for real. So I'm seeing one side niggas keep coming over there getting whooped up like they getting spanked. Everybody dying over there and shit. So like I had to look over to the other side and see niggas was getting money where you feel me? Where I'm from, niggas is getting money over there. Like at the time they was getting bread. So I'm like, niggas is dying over here. These niggas surviving, getting money, nigga, like all kind of shit. So it just made me want to be over there. Like so when it come to a situational type situation, it really just got to where I was old enough and I started being around niggas like the homie Grady. He was he fucked around and went over there, did his little shit, started, you feel me? He got a little put on and shit over there. And I just said, you feel me? He started showing me shit like, yeah, you feel me, nigga, we rocking over here. You feel me? That's when we was like, yeah, fuck it then. Me and the homie Chucky was like, you feel me? We gonna go over here. Me personally, I ain't from no hood, but like I got my own little shit cracking off, you feel me?
Yeah,
And my
so
shit is just under some shit, you feel me?
so moving back, towards your friends, like practically looking after you in a sense, right? Like they was getting money or whatnot. Like how was that, like in the lifestyle? People had seen, all right, yeah, no, they got the cars, the juries, or was it the aspect more of like the people, the particular people? Because anybody, in a sense, could make money, but was it the people that drove you, or really just the amount of money they was making?
Uh it was seeing hella people dying, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I had to make a choice. It was like either you feel me, survive or die. So I had to pick and choose. It wasn't
Okay,
really too much about the money though. It was about my life.
gotcha. So at so you had went like in your, like I went back and listened to your music and whatnot, and I seen you had like two hits on the top five, right?
Yeah, it was on the yeah, I had two of them that was top. I think it was like 4 and 5 on the billboards, I think. I don't know. The homie told me. I didn't really know. I don't pay attention to none of that shit. He just told
Yeah.
me, yeah, nigga, you on the billboards. I'm like, what the fuck? I had to go ahead and look.
Did y'all like celebrate it, or what y'all had
Hell
did?
nah, for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't no rapper, bro. So it's like I'm a rapper, but I'm not a rapper. Like I don't focus on rap for real. I'm in the streets, so
Yeah.
that shit. I didn't really give a fuck. I was just like, nigga, I don't really give a fuck. You feel me? But I'm gonna do my shit at least. You feel me? Niggas talking about interviews and all kind of shit. So I was like, fuck it. I might as well try to knock one out. I got a story to tell.
So I noticed like your very first song, like it blew up. Is that what kept you going making songs?
Nah, hell nah. I ain't gonna lie, this shit that's up on YouTube, that's not really my first shit. My first shit was from hella long ago, but that shit was up too. But the only reason I even rap for real is because I had realized a lot of niggas that called themselves my ops or some shit, they'd be lying in songs and all kind of shit. And I didn't really like that shit because like nigga, you can't tell me you feel me you doing something to me and my peoples and you not. You feel me? So it's like when I really do some shit, like everything I say in the song is the truth. I don't lie about none of that shit. So it's
Yeah.
like that's my emphasis. That's what the whole reason I rap. If I do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and rap about it because nigga, I know I'm not lying. So now I walk with that energy because I know I ain't lying on no song. Ain't no nigga can point out something I say in the song and be like, oh, this nigga was lying on this because I ain't never lied on the dead homies.
So, like, I'm glad you brought that up. So, like, a lot of people always talk about in their songs. There's a lot of essentially rap capping. Like, you're a firm believer as that as well, right?
Hell yeah, niggas be lying like a motherfucker in they song.
Yeah, and then you said, your ops, like, doing a lot of like dissing as well, and rap capping as well. So, what sparked
Hell yeah.
the flames between your group and theirs? Like, what all started? Was it really
Um,
the rap, or was it like the things that their past generations or they in particular did?
yeah, it's shit like that. It's some older generations and shit like that. This shit was going on with older generations, and then it'll be like one of the homies would die or something, right? The
Yeah,
homie could get past, he'll get killed, you feel me? And then the nigga go on the song dissing the homie, but they ain't even the one that really did something to the homie, you feel me? They ain't never did nothing to the homie. They ain't never ever did nothing to the homie or me or none of the homies. So when a nigga get on the song, ah da da da, beat the shit out rock, doo doo doo, or I will rock ass, ah da da, I'ma shoot rock. Nigga, come on, bro. You ain't never did nothing to me. That's why if you look at my shit, I don't never diss nobody that I ain't touched or plan on, you feel me, doing my shit with, you feel me?
yeah.
Cause
So
niggas be lying, bro.
So and then like okay, but there's a song. I think it was top three is fuck LSPD.
Hell yeah.
You beef with them niggas too?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie right now. Yeah, the homies in the cage. I mean the hood for real, that they all the whole hood beef with them, but specifically the cage. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I could talk about it cause the homies done did their time and shit like that. The homies done killed a couple cops, you feel me? I ain't never killed the cop myself, but you feel
yeah.
me? I done flocked at a couple of them, but the homies be doing that shit. I wish the homie Grady was here, cause you feel me, the nigga about he'll probably tell the stories some more shit. He'd have shot at a couple cops. He'd have killed the cop with some more shit.
So like in a sense, then like like would you say like LSPD is also returning the favor due to your group is like essentially known for that?
Um, I guess low key, like I ain't gonna lie, like so they done heard the song. The police done heard the song. So it's funny because a couple of the homies be telling me they be like, yeah, nigga, when I got arrested, they like, oh, you know, rock, doo. So they beating the shit out the homies and shit when they be booking them and shit. But I don't know because they like I got booked after I wrote that song, I got booked. So, but when I got booked, they didn't do none of that shit. They just was asking me, you feel me? Oh, who this on the song? Or they, how your homie? Doo. Even though the homie good, but like they asking because the homie was in jail after he done popped another cop. You feel me? But them niggas just they never was on shit with me. They be on shit with all the homies and shit. Maybe if I get pulled over or something, they be like, oh, you be rapping and stuff. I'll be, man, nah, fool. Like I don't really be what's it called, entertain that shit. They ain't did shit to me though.
So what did you end up getting booked for? You said right after you
Um,
made a song you got booked.
this time I got booked for I just had possession of a firearm on me. I had a gun. The police pulled up on the homie. Like we was like out like 20 deep in the hood or in the homie's hood. We just was out. The police pulled up like 8 cars deep, nigga. So I tried to beat feet and they caught a nigga. You feel me? I had yank on me and shit. So I did a little what's it called, a little 3 day stint for that because I had built out. But that's it for real. That I had a case. I had literally got out like 4 months ago. I think I got out like 4 months ago off of murder two though.
Oh, is that case like completely over with? Like, there's
Yeah, I
no.
did the time and everything. I got sentenced for that. I did 3 years for that. It was a murder two and a possession of firearm. Cause I mean they called it a murder two, I guess, cause I got shot too. But
Yeah.
yeah, that case over with. I did that time and everything.
What was it like going in?
Um, I mean, it wasn't shit for me. I ain't gonna lie. When like when I got in there, it just was a lot of weird shit. Like like niggas would come in, they'll come in on their first day, like, yeah, I run this bitch now, through. And you feel me? That's just regular shit. They get rolled up, get beat the fuck up, and get on shipped off to another pod or something. Um,
Yeah.
then it be like, you feel me? You know, like the older niggas that be, you feel me? They like boys and shit, so they be on some other shit. But niggas ain't never tried that shit with me, so I was cooler. I ain't really do shit in there, but I think I had dropped a song my first day in that bitch. I had called the homie, recorded some shit, dropped that. Other than that, I was in there cooler for real, programming and shit.
What like and the things inside, like is it like I don't know if you've seen any past interviews, like people explain the culture inside is no longer like well, it's like the difference between like county, like people like stick to like their said group
The
is
gang,
not a
yeah.
race, and then pen is race,
Hell
versus race.
yeah. It's race like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, I don't fuck with Mexicans, bro. So it's like I didn't fuck with Mexicans anyway, so it was gonna be like that for me regardless. So it was really just me and my niggas that like the homies that was in there. So it was really just you feel everything separated by race. Yeah, blacks, whites, and Mexicans all separated in that bitch.
What had brung up the whole like thing of you not really messing with Mexicans?
Um, it's a long story short, I guess. We like the hood used to fuck with we used to fuck with a couple little Mexican hoods and shit like that. And the Mexican niggas ended up backdooring us and they robbed me and the homie Biggie. I don't know where the fuck that nigga at, but they robbed us, you feel me? So they was trying to basically like them niggas was trying to pump fake and act like they wasn't gonna give me my shit back. Like, cause they caught the homie. They caught the homie like, yo, the homie saying they just robbed Rock, do. And the homie tell him like, yeah, he talking about, you feel me? They know niggas know how I am, so it's up with me when it's up. You feel me? So they
Yeah,
calling the homie, blowing his phone up like, yeah, he can just come get his gun back, do. I wasn't hearing that shit. The homies were trying to go get that shit back, but apparently one of their homies had died with my shit right after the phone call, so I never got my gun back. But I didn't really trust Mexicans after that because niggas was popping it. Then niggas was popping it on songs and on Twitter and shit. Like they just, you feel me, took my shit and I was begging for the gun. I didn't even want the gun back. I ain't gonna lie. I went and got some whole other shit trying to get active for real.
yeah. So after that, like, has it been an ongoing occurrence, like with those hoods?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie after that shit. Cause I ain't really trust Mexicans like that in the first place. So after that, nigga, it was just like, well, fuck all them niggas then. They on the dead homies. Cause it's like, nigga, if I can't, and that's what's wrong with a lot of niggas. Like, you feel me? The magazine did the same shit. I mean, excuse me, but like, you feel me? Niggas did the same shit. Niggas be backdooring the hood on some whole other shit. Nigga don't be fucking with that shit, bro. If you gonna be backdooring niggas, I can't trust you. So when I keep seeing Mexican niggas backdooring niggas and then doing fool shit, fake shit, them niggas is crackheads and shit too. Like, nah, fuck that. I'm cool off that shit. I don't want to be around no niggas like that.
So let's backtrack a bit. So when you had dropped the song LSPD, and you said the day after you got booked when you was in your homie's hood or whatnot, like how did that all came about? They just randomly like came
Man.
for you? I'm
Nah, they. I
confused.
don't even know why they came. To be honest, the homie said, well, basically, like we had seen them drive past. It was just one cruiser, so it was like, oh yeah, the police on bullshit. So then we just kicking it, like we paying no mind, and then they pull up hella deep. When I'm getting booked and shit, after I tried to, you feel me, tried to get loose, I'm in the back of the car. They processing my shit before they even take me to the station. The homies walk up to the car. He like, man, they just came over here and like scanned everybody fingerprints and shit. So I'm like, oh well, shit. I mean, that's all they did. They didn't go over there and search nobody or nothing. They just checking fingerprints. But I don't fuck with police. Like nigga, I'm on 10 with every cop for real. So I just tried to be free, get put my wiggles on.
Wait, so they literally came over there just to get
Fingerprints.
finger?
Yeah.
Okay, all
Hell
right.
yeah. That shit wacky, but it's whatever.
So like you explained earlier that like in the music you really do what you do and whatnot, and other rappers say it as well too. What do you
Hell
think is
yeah.
mainly like influencing like the culture around like rap music and like and gang violence?
Um you said what's influencing it?
Yeah, like keep
I
on.
mean
Yeah,
shit. I mean shit, cause like I ain't gonna lie, growing up, everybody was rap capping for real, bro. Like as a kid, I'm listening to all kind of niggas that really wasn't doing this shit or didn't have the shit that they was saying they had and all that. But I think right now it's like nigga, if you listen to a rapper right and you like, or let's say nigga, let's say you listening to my shit, right? You listening to my
Right.
shit. I'm talking about how I'm shooting at niggas. I don't fuck with Mexicans. I'll shoot at a Mexican. Then the next month, you see a viral clip. You feel me? A viral clip of me spanking a Mexican nigga. Like it's just a random ass clip go live, go up of some cam footage or something of me shooting a Mexican nigga. They gonna be like, oh, this nigga really living what he rap about. Now niggas gonna listen to it. You feel me? And then now they bumping their head. They in their hood like, yeah, nigga. I only listen to niggas that tell the truth, cause then they feel that, and a lot of niggas they relate to it. You feel me? So when I say, oh
Gotcha.
yeah, niggas backdooring niggas and do niggas done been backdoor before everybody been backdoor for before, so they all feel that shit on the dead homies.
So I was really as well meaning pertaining to like I'm seeing a lot of rappers like they start off like coming from the streets and they start rapping and like apparently what they be doing
Mm-hmm.
and then like some of them really just be doing it like for the money and whatnot. They really not trying to get
Yeah.
out the hood or whatnot. Like in a sense, in your position, you just like telling
Mm.
your story or whatnot. Like
Hell
that
yeah.
type of like. Do you think like now like the culture is now evolving like different ways of like
Oh
making
yeah,
money?
for sure.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. That shit for sure is. I ain't gonna lie. That's like I said. I only be doing that shit because I like telling the truth and I like
right.
telling my story. So for me, I ain't rapping I really ain't rapping for the money. I don't give a fuck about no money for. I don't even want to blow up, nigga. I'm stuck in the field. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dead homies. Nigga, I'm everywhere I go. I got blower on me. You feel me? I'm not on no you feel me no safe shit. I ain't finna switch up this. You feel me? Because if I get rich or something like that, a lot of niggas that start off saying all of this shit. Even the niggas that really be doing it, they'll start off rapping all of this. You feel me? I'm in the field, do, and then when they blow up, they'll calm it down. They be a lot of niggas be doing that because they don't want to go to jail. See, for me, I don't nigga like I said, I done said it in that LSPD song, nigga. I'm trying to catch a cop my damn self on a dead homie. So nigga, I don't give a fuck. I incriminate myself with some more shit. Let the police come. I'm gonna pop their ass on the dead homie.
So you had also mentioned that you was arrested for like shooting at somebody. You also got shot in the process, right?
Hell yeah. Yeah,
So
murder too, yeah.
how many times like prior you have been like shot like actual like hit not like being shot
Um,
at?
I've been shot like fuck, like probably like 7 times, but like that's in like seven different situations. Like I can't
Right,
even remember how many bullets I done got hit by, but I done been tagged up before for sure.
like
But like that
any
that that last time it really I only got hit 2 times. I got hit in my arm and I got hit in my neck.
was any like damn near like close like of you not making it, like which one was more like crazier?
Damn, I can't even. Hell no, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never got close to dying for real from getting hit. Like every time I done got hit, it was always somewhere that I could just get it sewed up or something, or like just had to be cool for a second, put a cast on for a minute or something. I ain't never really got tagged up enough to where it's like we don't know if Rock gonna make it type shit. You feel me?
Right. So moving on, so like back to the rapping and whatnot, like you
Mm-hmm.
clearly like do it to tell your story, and I know other rappers as well do it for like the money or whatnot, like to be able to provide for their the gang or whatnot. Like, do you also feel like that's like a common
Taking care of the
occurrence?
hood.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, I ain't. That's why I say like when niggas ask where I'm from, I tell them I'm from West Side Cage Gang. On the dead
yeah,
homies, I'm not West Side Cage Gang. It's a part of Trigger Park. It's a part of TenLettah Gang, but it's not a subset or nothing like that. This is some shit that me, the homie Grady, and the homie Chucky started. Like, it was just some cool shit. We didn't really do shit but throw parties and beat niggas up for a long time. It wasn't. We wasn't really into the gunplay for a minute. The homie Chuck, he never even shot his gun. He always had a gun, but he never shot his shit until the day he died.
gotcha. So in your instance though, when did you like like when did you start like how did you come up with your name?
Rock.
Yeah,
What's it called? The homie, well, my name Rakeem for real,
yeah,
but like my actual name is Rakeem. But the homies always used to like, they used to tell me like, what's it called? Whenever it's time to you feel me go do our shit, they'll say nigga like Rock trying to go dribble on something. So I try to throw it into the basketball shit. Feel me? That's why I call instead of just calling me Raheem, just call me Rock because I'm a dribble. You feel me on the dead homies? I'm a dribble and I'm gonna shoot the ball. Oh, my mama.
All right, so in like school and whatnot, like did you also play basketball, or is it more like just an out school type thing?
Uh, I mean, I ain't talk about basketball, but no, I ain't never played no sports for
Oh,
real.
okay, I see what you mean. But speaking of school, like how was that experience for you? Like growing up as well too. During like you say, you was middle of the war, and then yeah,
Yeah.
that type of stuff. How is that like going to school? Like practically like seeing people that you might not fuck with, in the same
Nah,
classroom.
that shit was incredibly hard. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I went to school with all nachos. I went to school on what's it called in Vinewood. So it's like now these niggas is the enemies. So growing up, I'm seeing all these niggas. I got cousins from the nachos, my mama from the nachos, my daddy from the nachos. But it's like once I had got to a certain age and I had to pick on my own, niggas seen where I picked because of the people that I was with. You feel me? So when
Yeah,
I'm growing up and I used to go kick it with the niggas from that's now from the nachos or that used to be from the nachos before they died or whatever. I niggas, I stopped kicking with them niggas, and niggas realized, okay, this nigga going to kick it with niggas that's from Trigger Park. I used to get out of school and troop all the way to Mirror Park, and you feel me, go kick it with the homie AP. I used to go kick it with the homie Playboy. You feel me? We used to actually just go straight to the park. I didn't really stay in hard after school. That shit literally was just like it got to a point where niggas was like, they'll see me at the school. It was me, Chuck, Grady. They'll see us at school, and niggas would be like, "Oh, y'all niggas fuck with the trigger." You feel me? Niggas is T blanking all through the school, and I'm just the only nigga out there thugging. We the only three niggas out there thugging. Like nigga, fuck that shit. You know where we from at the end of the day, on the dead homies.
yeah.
So that shit was hard as fuck. Niggas definitely was trying to get on niggas, but we stood our ground on the dead homies. The homie Chuck, before he died, I kept telling that nigga to start boxing because that nigga damn near never lost a fight.
So how was like I assume like family gatherings was pretty awkward due to
Oh yeah,
how like
on my
what
son.
can you speak about one of the family gatherings that like damn, this is kind of awkward like due to yeah.
It got to a point where I stopped. I don't even now. I stopped going to the family reunions and shit. Like, cause the family reunions would be all niggas from the nachos, all the niggas and all the bitches from the nachos. My whole like family is all. I only got like two members of my family that's from Trigger Park, and that shit it's kind of like it definitely was always awkward when I went there because niggas was always trying to you feel me try to jump a nigga at the little family reunion or something or like they'll be talking shit niggas a hoop. I don't play basketball, so when niggas a hoop me up, niggas would be ooh nigga that's that trigger. You feel me? Niggas a T
Yeah.
blank all day. That's the T blank shit. Then I'm like, well, watch out, fool. Like, but at the end of the day, I mean, my family knew it was up for real. They knew I'm the type of nigga that's gonna smash on something. So if it was like actual real tension between us, even though we family, if it was real tension, niggas would have probably been gone. I would have been gone, or they would have been gone. Dead homies.
So so you mentioned Trigger Park, like is that like, and you also mentioned like your group, is that also under Trigger Park, or is it like how's
Yeah,
that?
pretty much. It's like so you know how like niggas got subsets and all that shit. It's
Yeah,
kind of the same shit, but it's not like we just a clique of niggas. Cause like at first, I'm from like I said, I'm from West Side Cage Gang. Shout out my nigga Chuck. Every song I say I'm from West Side Cage Gang, but we didn't start off as West Side Cage Gang. When we was young, it was YNBTA. It was young niggas about that action. It was me, the homie AP, and the homie Grady. We was all young niggas about that action. And after the homie AP died, I was the only one thugging pressing that shit. So that's when I had got with the other homies, and I'm like, yeah, we gotta figure something out. We had the pink cages, nigga. Let's change this shit to West Side Cage Gang. Niggas got bullies. I got a bully tatted on my back. You feel me? Um, fuck. But yeah, that's really how it was. I ain't gonna lie, niggas wasn't niggas. It's not a subset. It's a clique. Like that's what I be telling niggas. It's a clique. It's not a subset. We fuck with all of us. Fuck with Trigger Park niggas. We got family that's from we all got family that's from the Nachos. It's some niggas that's from the Nachos that was in West Side Cage Gang when we was YNBTA.
yeah.
So like, yeah, nigga, that shit. It really just it's a subset. It ain't no. It ain't. I mean, it's not a subset. It's a clique for real.
Okay, and like, so you had spoke about you had family, like in that other group or whatnot. So,
Yeah.
and I know, like, instance, like some people are friends with like both sides or whatnot. Like, is that in your case, or do you know somebody in your circle or friend group that's in that,
Hell yeah, I
type of
had a
scenario?
couple homies that's from the nachos. The homie, yeah, that shit. The homie Nine Extras, nigga. That nigga, he used to. That was the homie for real. That was like my best friend in middle school and high school and shit like that. But when it got to a point, niggas started gang banging for real. That nigga, he fake stopped fucking with a nigga because he seen what it was for real, and he knew I was extra out. So like that nigga, I ain't gonna lie, the nigga was a bitch growing up. So like once I got extra out, he had to catch up. You feel me? So when he went to the nachos, the nigga probably was fake envious or something. So the nigga actually used to be hella funny because the nigga called my phone. He be, yeah, nigga, I know you for real. Doo-doo-doo-doo. But it be hella funny because like nigga in high school, you was the bitch on the dead homies. Like, well, I guess RP that nigga though, man. RP that nigga Nine Extras on the dead homies.
So you had spoke about some of your past friends growing up, like had unfortunately passed away. Like, which one
Mm.
had hit you the most? That just made you
Damn,
change dramatically, just the way how you move now.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, the one that hit me the hardest, that really fucked me up, was when the homie Playboy died and the homie Lotto died. That's what made me change a lot of shit. But the one that really hurt the most was when the homie Chucky died.
What happened? What was your like situation with Chucky? Like, how close were y'all? Like,
Man, Chucky was like my brother for real. He lived on the like we both stay in the pink cage. He lived like directly across from me. So like I used to be at that nigga house a lot. I ain't gonna lie. And we used to be, cause that nigga was a gamer, brother. Nigga used to be on the game. He used to be playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, all that shit. The nigga was like a super gamer nigga. Like he just was so extra. Like, he used to be in competitions and all kind of shit, winning hella bread. But the nigga, I guess when he went, cause him and Grady went and got their little put on with Trigger Park. So the niggas, he just said fuck the game and shit fake way, and he decided to jump in the field, and it kind of fucked him over because he ended up dying. You feel me?
was it? Do you know like who did it, or you can't speak about that?
Hell yeah, I know. I ain't gonna lie. The nigga, I think the nigga that did it dead too. But it wasn't like on some like they niggas slid through the hood. It wasn't nothing like that. That nigga was trying to go spin on something, and he fucked around and got spanked. I ain't gonna lie. That I tell the homies every day why niggas take that nigga. You feel me? Why
Yeah.
niggas take the nigga ain't never killed nobody. With the nigga, I guess the nigga came to the hood with a fucking AR or some shit, trying to go get active, and them niggas let the nigga go because that nigga had a big ass gun. So the nigga went and he ain't come back home. That shit fucked up.
And which like passing that like made you change dramatically on the way you move and like how you act now? Is the same
That
person,
nigga
or
Playboy.
tell me like the type of relationship was that like after he went, like that's how now you're going to start acting like this now? Like, can you tell me how?
Well, it really was the homie AP, but I mean to answer the question, the homie Playboy for real, that nigga, he died on some loyalty shit, bro. That nigga, I don't know, fool. That nigga Playboy was like such a like, if you from the hood, I'ma do whatever for you. So I guess him and one of the homies had went to go try to get on something, and the homie Popeye died, and I guess that nigga wanted to crash out for the homie, and he crashed. You feel me?
So in a sense, like he basically taught you like those who look out for you, like you say it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's not no second thought type stuff.
Yeah, he was one of them. He like, well, shit. If it's up for them, then it's up. Like it's all the way up on the
Yeah.
dead homies. But Playboy he was about money for real. That was the difference between him and a lot of niggas. He was really always he feel me. He was active. He gonna do his shit. He finna go. You feel me? Do whatever. But at the end of the day, he was always trying to get some money, and that shit it did a lot for everybody in the hood.
So and then you had spoke about AP. What like you have like kind of matched them with the two. Like what kind of like separates the two?
What's it called? I mean, well, for one, the area of passing, like niggas back in the days, like probably like 10 years ago, the hood used to be in like a war for real with I don't know if you heard about them niggas because they don't went extinct for real, the Seville Taliban niggas. And I guess he didn't, I don't know what the fuck happened because I wasn't there. I wish I was, I ain't gonna lie. But
Yeah.
the nigga, he fucked around and died to them niggas, but it was just like that nigga was, he was a nigga that was on super go. Like I remember my first times popping, like I ain't gonna lie, on some real shit, I caught my first body with that nigga on the dead homies. Like right through Seville shit on the dead homies. We just went and did our little shit.
So what age did you start like because what age did you start like getting like reactive? Like I know you stated like, like all right, it was this side and this side going back and forth, but which age that you
Mm-hmm.
realized you're I'm gonna start getting active. I'm gonna start,
Destined for the
protecting us.
streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I was active. I was always doing some bad shit. Like I was a badass little nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I was stealing niggas. I was the type of nigga that you feel me. I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, I was the type of nigga that steal the homie last $10. You feel me? I was a grimy ass nigga. But like about like 17 when I picked up my first gun, it was like nigga, somebody gotta, you feel me? Somebody gotta die for the dead homies.
So moving forward as well, like in your songs, one of your songs, like you had spoke about, like about Lotto and whatnot. Like somebody had put him
Mm-hmm.
on a T-shirt. I think I forgot which song it was.
Yeah, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's so many niggas that be dissing Lotto food, and that shit be crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's a part of the reason why I rap, cause so many niggas they'll get on Twitter dissing somebody that's dead, or dissing they get on a song dissing somebody that's dead that they never touched, and that's why like I seen a nigga from the Pies, they had their little hood there, whatever. Nigga put fuck Lotto on his shirt. So I'm like, what the fuck? Now I looked at Twitter yesterday, nigga. Some nigga from some hood hopping ass nigga from Backstreet, whatever nigga, that nigga put Lotto on the shirt. Like, bro, nigga, you niggas ain't never even niggas wasn't even funking with y'all when Lotto died. You feel me? Niggas
Yeah.
just want to get on songs and get on and get and put the nigga name on clothes and shit like that. Like that's gonna change something. I ain't never been that type of nigga. I'm not gonna diss a nigga I ain't touched. I'm not gonna get on Twitter like, oh fuck so and so, cause I ain't do nothing to it. Any nigga I did something to. I'm dead homies.
So what you just stated and whatnot. So like when you started rapping, like in during your day to day lifestyle, like what had changed once you start blowing up and did your activities and whatnot? Like, do you ever like feel like damn, like the person I'm rolling with, like they might end up passing just for somebody just trying to get me or a family member or anything like that?
Mm. Sometimes it depends. I ain't gonna like it for one. It depends on where I'm going and who I'm with. Sometimes I'll be thinking like, yo, the homie driving weird. Like he gonna fuck around and get the car flamed up.
Yeah.
Like, but I know I ain't gonna lie. I'm a nigga that's always gonna make it home. Every trip I take, I'm coming home. So it's like I definitely be thinking like, nigga, this nigga might fuck around and die. You feel me? Or like some niggas you can tell by the way they move that they gonna die. Like, and that shit be fucked up when you see it in your own homies. I got I got a big ass 10 tatted on my face. I got a big ass W on my neck. Niggas can see me and know that it's me and really get on me. But with the other homies, they just be moving reckless. So it's like they be doing shit, talking, saying shit. Niggas be doing all kind of shit that just warrant your death. And that shit kind of fuck you up seeing that shit in your homies, because it's like, nigga, you don't want your homie to die, but you can't really give him too much advice because a nigga gonna do what he want to do at the end of the day.
Right. So, and then, like, speaking of which, like, due to the stuff that you live and say in your lyrics and your day to day life and whatnot, and
Mm-hmm.
you said earlier, like, about the culture once again, like, do you have, like, anybody that you see is trying to follow in your footsteps in a way or anything like that?
Trying to follow in my footsteps. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have no footsteps for somebody to follow for real. Cause it's like I'm the type of I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not a like a I'm gonna just keep it a stack fool.
What's up?
I'm not a super loyal ass nigga. So I'm not one of them like I'm gonna die behind the hood. Da, 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 da. Like but I am the type of nigga that's I'm a shoot behind the hood. I'm not gonna die for another nigga
Yeah.
on the dead homies. But nigga, if I'm around niggas and niggas get to sparking, I'm sparking back on the dead homies. So like I'm not, and then I'm one of the niggas like I done did a lot of grimy ass shit, fool. So it's like niggas know that I'm like, especially niggas in the hood, niggas know that I'm not the nigga to be trying to follow behind because I set a terrible example for how you supposed to live there. Unless a nigga just want to kill niggas all the time or rob niggas all the time, then I'm not the one that niggas want to follow.
Right. So, and then like, do you ever like perform like with your music as well too? Speaking of.
Hell nah, I ain't never performed. I didn't really give a fuck about rap in the slight. I still don't give a fuck about rap, but I never really took rap serious in the slightest until the homie told me I was on the billboard. Like I still don't give a fuck about that shit,
Right.
but like that shit kind of fake hard. Like knowing I'm the biggest, one of the biggest niggas in the city, two times. You feel me? Like
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's pretty wild. Like in a that was the top five or top 10. I can't
it was
remember.
top 10, but I was
Yeah.
number 4 and 5.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's still wild though. And then
Mm-hmm.
speaking of which, like the reason why I brought it up is because like have you ever went to an occasion where the DJ is playing like somebody that's dissing your people or even yourself? Have that ever happened?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's why I don't go nowhere. I ain't gonna lie. I don't go to the club. I don't go to concerts or nothing like that. Cause it be niggas that be dissing the hood in a lot of songs. It be a lot of square bob ass niggas dissing the hood too. It's like niggas that you will never see. That's the difference between me and a lot of the other niggas that be dissing niggas. A lot of these niggas that be dissing niggas, you'll never see them. Like me, a nigga can see me whenever, nigga. Like I be outside. You see how I'm here alone right now. Like I didn't come with nobody. It's just me and my gun. So like if a
Yeah.
nigga see me outside, they can do whatever, nigga, because I'm dolo.
And
A
so
lot of niggas don't move like that.
and like in that instance, why you think a lot of people don't even move like how you move? Like what like in your life in their life you believe put you aside from people
They
that
be
grew up in
scared.
a
That's what
even
I think.
even with the people that like grew up like around a lot of deaths and killings and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think they be scared, and a lot of niggas they feel like they got too much to lose. Like niggas get a little clout or a little money, and they be like, I got way too much to lose, so I don't want to. Me, I don't give a fuck. I get excited when guns start firing. You feel me? So like, nigga, when I'm walking, I be wanting a nigga to try me on the dead homies because nigga that shit turn me on the dead homies. So like, a lot of niggas could be scared. They gonna run around. They'll run around. Only time they'll come outside is when there's 40 other niggas outside. I be outside dolo because let a nigga come try me, I'ma do my shit or I'ma die. And that's the end of the story.
So and then moving on, one of the other songs, "Terrified." You want
Yeah.
to explain more of like how did you come about that song? Because that song, it to me, I feel like some of the lyrics also went over a few people's heads as well too. Like
Hell yeah.
yeah. Can you explain more like how you came about that song?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, cause I be freestyling, but like, nigga, my first song was I mean, my first few bars was nigga spent 1,000 on this Glock, bitch. You think I ain't gonna use it? And that's the truth. I just spent 1,000 on my gun. Why the fuck wouldn't I use this motherfucker? You feel me? Then what I said he popping on the net, bitch. You think I ain't gonna shoot him? And that's really how it be. A lot of the niggas that be popping about me, either you feel me, they die by the gun on the dead homie. That's really how I end up. That's why I don't. You'll never see me on Twitter dissing a nigga, cause I'm not that type of nigga. I don't play about that shit. So I know if I don't play about it, who to say another nigga won't. But a nigga say my name in the song or on Twitter or something on the post, nigga, you gonna fuck around and die by somebody. I don't know who, but you feel me?
So you believe it also got to that point in the rap industry and then in the culture itself as well too. You're just there's no more you could be an entertainer talking about this type of stuff. Like rap capping is a way for you, like me to set it and like. Would you agree on that?
Hell yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely agree on God.
Yeah. So in a sense, like for the music industry, do you see it getting even more worse due to like the type of like crazier it's getting?
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of niggas gonna start going to jail for what they say in the song. But that's kind of why I be saying a lot of this shit that I be saying too. when I talk about the homies shooting cops, I'm trying to shoot a cop. If I talk about when I say on the song, I've been tired of popping cops. I mean popping ops. I'm just trying to catch a cop. That's really shit that I be on. So it's like at the end of the day, when I be dissing niggas, I say nigga I killed this nigga or this is this or I shot at this nigga, I done robbed this nigga. I be saying that shit on purpose because I want the police to come. I ain't gonna lie.
Have you ever came across a situation like you might be driving or whatnot, and like it's just a simple like you just pass a stop sign and like
Mm.
you're waiting for the cop to get out the car, but like two more cop cars show up just to give you your ticket. You ever came across that type of situation before? Just for something so little, they just brung up extra units.
Um, yes, but like I don't be mad at it because I be on high shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
So like every
bring
time
all the
I
help you
got
can
pulled over,
get.
I was on some high shit. So it's like the last time I got pulled over, I ain't gonna lie. The police don't even really know, but nigga, the last time I got pulled over, or actually, nigga, a cop ended up dying. It wasn't me that did it, but nigga, the last time I got pulled over, nigga, it was two shotguns in the car. So like, nigga, I'm on the way to some high shit. So nigga, if they get pulled over, they really just saving the niggas I was going to on dead homies.
So from what I'm constantly like hearing is like like you have like access to whatever you need, whether it's yeah, like so would you
Yeah,
say
yeah.
is that easy, like
Hell
nowadays
no.
to like
It's
around?
it used to be real hard for me, but I became a reputable nigga, so like now it's pretty easy.
Oh no,
Now
I
I can
was
pretty much get
really
whatever.
meaning like in the neighborhood, like I wasn't really
Oh,
meaning towards you.
oh shit. Nah, hell no. That shit, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard for the day-to-day person to just get anything, you feel me? You might
Yeah,
be able to get a little pistol off somebody or something. I ain't gonna say who, which you might be able to, you feel me, get you a little pistol or a little knife or something, but the big shit, you not gonna just stumble across a nigga selling one of them.
yeah,
Cause niggas ain't it'll be like, oh, this gun dirty, so let me sell it type shit. Niggas don't be on that no more. Now nigga, we live in a day and age where it's like, nigga, I just like I said in the song, I spent 1,000 on this Glock, but you think I ain't gonna use it? That mean, nigga, even though let's say I got this Glock for $1,000 and I go kill a nigga today, I'm not finna throw this bitch away. I still got this Glock and I'm gonna still use it. Like, dead on me. So
so
it's hard for a lot of people to find some shit.
So and then like move forward as well too, like with your music as well. Have you like I know I spoke before like the people that you might not like music played in like events, clubs and stuff like that. What about yours? Like, have you ever like came across like randomly like, wait a minute, is that my shit playing like right now? Like, yeah,
Nah, I ain't never had like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I be dissing too many niggas. I don't think no club or nothing want to hear fuck the police in the
yeah,
club. You
well,
feel me? So
yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
but I done stumbled across some niggas that you feel me. Oh, I'll be cooling and then or the homies they'll be talking to somebody and I'll come up to the homies like, yo, let's go. And they, oh, you that rapper nigga rock, huh? Do. Let me let me get a picture, let me get an autograph. I get mad when that shit happen. I ain't gonna lie, cause I be like, nigga, I ain't no fucking rapper, nigga. I'm a
yeah.
gangbanger. I'm a dead homies.
So and then so you had mentioned like a lot of your family is with that other group or whatnot. So like still to this day, like do they ever like try to like let's say like like wording that may concern you of like possibly like getting you or people around you caught up in something?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I be thinking that that my family be trying to set me up sometimes, but I don't really be think they be on that. Like I don't really talk to my family like that. So when they do hit me, it be pretty evident when they on high shit. I've had like my cousin. I got a cousin that's from the nachos. I done had that nigga try to pull up and come run the fade, but I already know like I'm such a nigga in my hood and they hood that nigga ain't no nigga over there finna fight me, fool. Like when
yeah.
niggas at me on Twitter, where you at, loc? I'm trying to wobble. Niggas don't be trying to wobble. Niggas be trying to bang it out, and I don't be scared of the bang outs. But like, nigga, come on, fool. If you trying to bang it out, just say that, man. Like,
So and then like moving as well too, like so we pretty much got a good glimpse of like the music and
Hmm.
like the gang life. Like what about like you, like what do you do, like that I'm pretty sure everybody like have to have something to calm down or ease their frustrations or whatnot. Like do you have like a place you like to go to or listen to
To
something?
the yeah, usually when I'm like in a bad mood and I want to feel better, I probably go to the peanut butters.
I'm not familiar with that place.
You know where the little police station in the south is? Like it's like a little where they when they repo your car and shit like that, it be over
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's right across the street from there. I usually go over there, kick it with some Mexicans.
Oh shit. Okay. So like more so you just like branch out and hang out with some
Mm-hmm.
friends or whatnot.
Yeah, I either go there or I go off Roy Low. I go to the what's it called, to the groupie shit and just go kick it over there.
Okay, so you just don't only like hang out with like the your
Nah,
friend
hell nah.
group.
I don't really be
Okay.
with the homies like that. I'll be everywhere else. Sometimes I'll go to the nacho shit and play basketball. It
Okay.
really depend on how I feel.
So okay, I feel like I'm like misunderstanding. All right.
You
Okay,
good, bro? You
so
good?
yeah, so I'm sorry, I'm just so like trying to. Okay, so basketball, we're talking
Yeah,
about like
yeah.
that,
Mhm.
not like athletic, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right,
I
I
might
got
dribble
you.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha, I understand. All right, so
That's how I
that's
usually saw or calm myself down.
got you. Okay, got you. All right, glad I understood what we was talking about because I was getting kind of confused there. All right, so in a sense, like do you live like every day, like not even in a sense worrying about that type of stuff now? Like it's in a sense
Nah,
inedible
yeah,
due to.
that's it is. Hell yeah, that's how I be. Oh God, I ain't gonna lie to you, fool. I go to if I'm not in the hood, I be nervous, fool. I be nervous as a bitch.
Yeah, what like what's one of the main reasons? What, like is that your most vulnerable like spot due to like you're not actively like moving or.
No. Cause it be like, all right, for one, you see where we live in Los Santos, fool. Every hood is getting shot at every day. You feel me? So if I'm not in my hood, I'm in somebody hood, and if I'm in somebody hood, that means somebody ops coming. Like, so if I'm kicking it with the homies in some other hood, whatever hood I'm in, their enemies could be coming looking for them and see
Oh,
us.
okay,
You feel me? So
got
like, I
you.
be on 30 wherever I'm at.
Yeah, you're not trying to essentially be wrong place, wrong time type of situation.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get caught up in no shit like that. So I be on guard. I ain't gonna lie. I done been somewhere with the homies and I'm on 30. So the homies like, Rock, calm down, fool. Like, go take a shot or something. Go
Yeah.
drink something. I'm nah, fuck that nigga. I'm on 30. I gotta make sure I'm good. I ain't trying to die. You feel me?
All right. So wrapping up or whatnot. Like I know you say like you're not really, you don't care too much from like the music or whatnot, or but what can we see
Hell
from
yeah.
you? Like what can we see from you in the future?
I mean, as long as I'm gangbang, it's gonna be some more music, fool. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I like to, like I said, I like to rap about what I'm doing. So like, let's say I lead this interview, nigga, and right after here, I go get in the shootout or I go smoke me a nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going to the studio right after that, and I'm finna left the interview and have to pop me a nigga. Like that's I'm going straight to it to go tell the truth. So like, as long as I'm still in the field and I'm still activated, it's gonna be another song on the Dead Homies, and until the police gonna get me, I'm gonna be rapping.
Okay, so and then also closing out, like do you have like anywhere like that your fans could keep updated with your music, or
Hell
just
yeah,
you
hell yeah,
you want to give any shout outs before we go as well too, and let us know where we can
yeah for
find your
sure.
music?
Yeah, my Instagram is they call me Rock. I mean, no, my Instagram is off the dribble, and then my Twitter is they call me Rock. Um, you can follow me on either one of those. I'm really gonna be on Twitter more than Instagram for real, unless I get on Instagram live or something with the homies. But what's it called? Yeah, that shit. For one, I want to say shout out the homie Grady. Shout out the homie Keys. That nigga shit, he needs to come get an interview. That nigga hard, Colo. He really a rapper too. That nigga cool. Um, shout out the homie, shout out Chuck, you feel me? I'm from Westside Kids Gang. Shout out my nigga Chuck. You feel me? Shout out the whole 3200 gang. Shout out my nigga Mello. Shout out my nigga Chinky Blue. Um, shout out all the homies and shit for real. Just you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, fuck around, get one of them day in the life vlogs or something in the hood, and the niggas y'all can see how it really be when you with the 10 letters. And you gotta stay on your 10 letters every time you fuck with a nigga like me.
All right. Well, we be definitely, coming soon. All right. But yeah, this is your boy Yahim, and we out.
Yeah, yeah.